Hey fellow crafters, today I have something truly buzzing to share with you all. Today we are going to create something absolutely adorable, a honeybee. So let's start, and what you're watching in my hand is a transparency sheet. This is a stencil I have cut for making the wings of the honeybee. I am going to use OHP pen because regular ink won't stay on transparency sheet. Put the stencil on the transparency sheet and start making an outline with the OHP pen. If you're new here, welcome on my channel, and if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing, hit the bell icon so that you can have all the latest updates of my videos. For making the second wing of the bee, turn the side of the stencil. If you have seen my last video, you know I have used this honeybee for decorating the center table piece I had made, and at that time I had promised to make the honeybee. So here I am making the honeybee. I had made a promise and I'm fulfilling it. Hope you people are gonna like it. We are going to give indentions to the wing, and for this I'm using a knife and I'm also using a cushion. And folks, this cushion is filled with hay, so it's not pressed down easily. We are giving indentions because wings are not plain and nature has a pattern on them. I really hope you folks can see the indentions. That's why I have changed the background, because I wanted you to see the indentions. Transparency sheets are transparent, so it was hard to see it on the screen. We are all aware there are little black marks on the wings of the honeybees, and for those marks I am using OHP pen again, because if I have painted them it would have looked very stark. We are going to make the main body of the honeybee now, and for that I am using hot glue. I am also using a silicone sheet here because hot glue won't stick on the sheet badly. Put a dot of hot glue on the sheet and let it get a bit dry. When the first dot is a bit dry, then put another dot of glue right under it, and those two dots should be stuck together. If there's anything here that's not clear, just ask me in the comment section and I'm going to answer all your questions. Now put a third dot under the second dot, and again those three dots should be stuck together, and this dot would be a bigger one because we are going to make the lower portion of the honeybee. We need to stick the wings now, and I am going to put a small dot of hot glue on the pointed end of the wing, and then I am going to stick it to the body of the bee. See how easy it was to pluck the body from the sheet. It wasn't stuck and it came out easily. Stick the second wing of the bee the same way. You can see the shape of a honeybee in my hands, and I'm saying a shape because it looks like a honeybee but it hasn't got the colors of honeybee. So now what we are going to do is we are going to paint it, and I am going to use acrylic paints. The paints I'm using here are titanium white, black, then burnt umber, and lastly medium yellow. I am using round brush number 4 here for painting the body of the bee. I am going to paint its head and half of its middle section with black color. You know, making this honeybee is a fun project for me, and I think it is going to be a fun project for you too, because they look so natural and so cute on all the floral arrangements. Sorry for the dark screen, folks. I didn't know when the flash of my camera stopped working, and when I came to know, I did put it right, but sorry for a dark screen for a while. I am painting the lower portion of the honeybee with yellow color. There are many kinds of honeybees, and the honeybee in my reference pic had a silverish gray lower end, so that's why I am putting a gray color here. Now we are going to paint black lines on the body of the honeybee, and for this I'm using a fine liner, or in other words I am using a brush of 0 number, and it's a round brush, folks. I am going to use titanium white and a dotting tool to paint the eyes of the bee, and if you haven't got a dotting tool, I would say you can use a toothpick and you can paint the eyes. Your little honeybee is ready, and you can use it on any floral arrangements. It looks beautiful on a flower, and your DIY projects has got a special touch with it. And don't you think it's a fun project? I would love to hear your feedback.